Hey Aries, it's your honest homegirl Kszáɪsಘᴏ, and this is your timeless intuitive reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take heed to what resonates with your soul, spirit, anything else, leave it for another Aries placement healing homie, okay? Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, okay? Support your girl and share with fellow Aries placements, okay? Because this is not just for Aries sun, moon, and rising. This is for your Aries placements because I want you guys to start getting to know your natal chart and start looking for things based off your personal natal chart. So for instance, if I want to know how I want to move and take action towards things, I'm going to look more at my Mars sign. Why? Because Mars, even with sex, okay, that's physical activity, things like that, I'm going to look for my Mars sign, which is Aries, okay? So this reading, when I look at this reading for Aries, if I would decide to look back at it, if there's any messages for me to resonate with, I'm going to look at this reading and be like, okay, well, my Mars is in Aries. I want to figure out what's going on, how I could move about things, how I should handle something. I'm going to look for the advice there. If I mention something like working out more, I would take heed to that. Why? Because that would probably help me move along in life, etc., etc. So if you're in your feelings, you would want to sit there and check out your moon sign. If you are looking to build more character, change your personality, you'll look at your sun sign, you know, like that. But anyway, I don't want you guys to just get stuck on your big three because you're so much more than that. And when I say big three, for those that are new, that's your sun, moon, and rising. You're much more than that, okay? But get to know your natal chart. And that's how you look at these readings, okay? Because you may be having to look at different signs, not just those big three, and you're wondering why nothing resonates with you because you're not looking at it according to your personal natal chart. Now, and you see, Spirit, I'm talking because flames start flickering. But Aries, let's get into your intuitive message because I really feel like you guys are like, just get to the point. You're feeling, you know, rushed almost, but this rushness, this anxiety that you're feeling like you're left behind or you need to hurry up, that's you doing that to yourself, okay? I'm gonna have to be honest with you. This is you causing this anxiety. This is you causing this anxiousness. This is you causing yourself to overthink, overdo, and you're literally running in place and going nowhere because you're doing too much in your mind. And I've been telling you for the past couple of weeks that you need to be relaxing, resting, not trying to do too much, learning to attract things to you versus you sitting here always in your masculine energy. This is for my males and my females. You're too much in your masculine energy. Sometimes you need to learn to sit back, relax, and attract. Okay? Because Spirit's really been wanting you to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes you don't always have to go out and get it. Okay? Sometimes you don't have to overdo yourself. Have you ever heard less is more? I was literally looking at, you know, my social media accounts and I'm over here like, wow, I'm doing too much. I have stuff on this platform, this stuff on this platform, stuff on this platform. And I'm like, no, it's already taken me a little too much time to sit there and be uploading stuff here. Whatever works best, like my videos, like this reading, they're only going to be uploaded on YouTube. I'm not going to waste my time trying to upload it on Instagram. Why? Because it takes too damn long. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing too much. So anybody want the zodiac reading, you're going to have to stay right here on YouTube, okay? So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, okay? But for others of you, this is pertaining to all aspects of your life. Feeling like you're not doing enough. Feeling like, you know, you're not making enough money. Feeling like you don't have enough. But really, Spirit wants you to realize that you have everything that you need right now. And it's like, what if I told you a year from now, you'll have that business that you've always wanted and where it needs to be. You would have that job that you've always wanted or that career that you've always wanted, that you'll be whatever you see or define as stability and security for yourself, because everybody's definition of stability and security is totally different. So whatever you see that as, that you would be that you'd have more money, more resources, more material things, a lot of tangible things. That goes for relationships, friendships, bags, cars, clothes, houses, like anything you could touch and smell and taste. You'll have all that you want if you pace yourself and you don't overdo yourself, because that's how you get burnt out. You want to do things like this, even sex. Y'all just want to, and then you burn yourself out too fast. Like, and now you tired and you really ain't getting nothing done. No, slow down. Okay? But you have to sit there and have the courage to face yourself, Aries. Right now has been a time of self-reflection, not what anybody else sees about you or think about you or believe that this is what you do or what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't be worried about none of that. Because at the end of the day, Aries knows themselves more than most zodiac signs. The majority of the zodiac signs, I would honestly say you are number one when it comes to knowing thyself. And people may sit there and call you selfish or have called you selfish for being that way. But the thing is, secretly, they're envious and jealous of you knowing exactly who you are. You got to understand, you're not doing this for nobody. What you're doing, you're not doing it for anybody but yourself, as you should. And everybody got an opinion on what you should be doing. No, you know exactly what you should be doing. But you've been allowing other people to influence you to do things that is not what you need to be doing. You already know, you know what you're doing, and you've been doing it. The thing is, you've just allowed distractions and other people's opinions to alter how you believe about what you believe about yourself and your self-confidence and who you know you are. Like, you know who you are, Aries. So why are you allowing other people to sit there and tell you who you are? Sometimes you got to sit there and just have the courage to say, you know what, y'all, what you saying? Now, if you know for it to be true and it's something you need to change, then you sit there and you change it. But the changes that you're making, the progress that you're making, the things that you're trying to attract to you, these things are not for anybody but for you. And if you're worried about, if you've been wasting your energy, because some of you have been wasting your energy to help heal and change other people, and you cannot do that. You're slowly killing yourself and stressing yourself out, because you over here trying to manifest stuff for other people that don't even want it. Take that energy back and put it into you. Put it into you. You want to change how you feel inside? You don't feel like yourself right now? All that energy you've been putting into manifesting for other people to see you, to hear you, to love you, to respect you, to honor you, put all that energy back into you. Because you think things aren't getting better. You've been through worse, Aries. You've been through worse, and the worst is behind you. You're walking in a path now, because you're really, you know how they say the light at the end of the tunnel? It's like, this is the end of the tunnel, right? And on this side right here is the light. And on this side is still the darkness. And you're standing right there in between, not going either way. Either you could go back to the worst, or you could go into the light where things are going to get better for you. And you're just scared of what's next. Don't worry about what's next. Just know God got you. That's it. And things will sit there and start to fall into place for you. Things will start aligning for you. Whatever needs to be removed, let it be removed. Stop trying to hold on to stuff. If it's meant to go, let it go. What if you started thinking that a year from now you would have everything that you wanted? If you knew a year from now, and that's the crazy part, because if you knew a year from now that you would sit there and get everything that you wanted, you wouldn't be doing the work. And this is why you feel the way that you feel, because Spirit's trying to get you to do the work. Get back to self. Get back to knowing thyself. And doing what's best for you. And not to get validation from other people or for people to notice you. No. You doing it for that, you doing it for all the wrong reasons, and Spirit ain't even gonna bless you for the work that you're putting in, because you doing it for all the wrong reasons. Congratulations for those that are with your divine feminine masculines, because guess what? You're gonna get pregnant. You're gonna get pregnant. 6 months from now, 6 weeks from now, you could be already pregnant and finding out you're 6 weeks. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie. Some of you got a divine masculine out there that is for the streets. Okay, and he got somebody pregnant. That ain't for all Aries, but for some Aries. Okay, for others of you, you guys have been healing your relationship. Your divine masculine has been healing himself. He's been putting in the work. And when you guys connect with one another, just be careful. Because when you have sex with this one, oh, you getting pregnant. If this is you, Aries, when you get to this status a year from now, that's when you're going to have a baby. But there's like, especially with my male Aries, you guys have to find peace within you. You have to heal the relationship with self. And once you heal the relationship within self, that's when you will procreate a mini you, whether it's a boy or a girl. At the end of the day, you may even deal with a Cancer, okay? For some of you, you may be taking a leap of faith of moving somewhere else. And for my female Aries too, when you start healing within you, when you start to really get back to yourself, well, I don't even want to say get back to yourself, because you'll never get back to the old you. It's more so of who you are naturally, who you've always been, even through the good and the bad times. That energy is what I'm saying when you get back to you, because even through this journey, you're going to change your beliefs. You're going to have different morals. You're going to change. But there's like core values within you that is your divinity that never changes, no matter what you go through. Okay, and you want to get back to those core values of yourself. And as you heal yourself, as you heal the relationships around you, for those that do not have a divine partner with them, you're going to find that person after you put in some work. And I promise you, you'll know you're going to get pregnant by this person. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. Okay, and congratulations. Whoever having a baby, I'm sorry, but I'm automatically the godmother. All right. I'm automatically the godmother. And this is going to make a lot of you guys so happy. You're going to feel fulfilled. A lot of you guys are learning to heal from having multiple people in your life, having a whole bunch of options. And it comes from you having abandonment issues, you not wanting to be left behind or feeling left out and things like that. Like, you're going to heal that. And that's healing that needs to be done for a lot of you. Okay? A lot of you don't even realize that when you have all these multiple options and stuff like that, and if you're sleeping with all these people, oh my God, please stop. Because you be wondering why your money is dwindling and why your money funny. You got too many energies in you. Or on you. If you're a male, because it'll be on you. And for a female, it'd be in you. Yeah, you gotta cut that out. For some of you, this is not even sexual partners. This is people in your ear. See, people being in your ear will make you go against your intuition, go against your instincts. Aries, you are known That is one of your gifts. Your instinct, the things that you want to do, you're supposed to follow that. And somewhere in your life, somebody was in your ear, whispering in your ear, telling you not to do that, not following your gut, and now you question yourself. A grounded Aries who goes off their instinct, it always works out for you. You heard what I said, a grounded Aries. The Aries that is within, that has peace within them. When you go off your instincts, it always works out for you. But you've had too many people tell you to not be that way. And things don't go your way. And then you get frustrated. And then you get mad at yourself and you beat yourself up because you knew you should have did what you had initially planned on doing. Fire sign, Aries, females, you're pregnant. Congratulations, or you are going to be pregnant. I'm sorry to tell you that. If you did not want to hear that, I'm sorry to tell you that. But yeah. Y'all know y'all mad at me. Don't get mad at the messenger, okay? My Aries men, I need you to start going within. I need you to start listening to yourself. I need you to sit there and think about what's been really bothering you. Stop ignoring it. You guys are always up for a challenge. Why aren't you up for a challenge with yourself? It's time for you to sit there and really listen to your voice and not everyone else's voice. A lot of you guys, if you've been having problems with family, you'll be reconnecting back with family again, okay? You'll be healing those relationships. There's like three main people that there's some relationships that you need to heal. You don't even realize that those relationships are blocking your blessings too, and blocking you from being where you need to be and allowing yourself to really be grounded, because deep down inside, you really don't like not speaking to the people that you're not speaking to. You really love them deep down inside. You never stop loving these people. But it's time that you heal those relationships with those people. It's time that you sit there and hold yourself accountable for the part you've played in those relationships. Aries, you be quick to cut people off. Sometimes that cutoff could have just been an honest conversation of both people speaking their truth and both people accepting how each other made each other feel. Just because you feel like you didn't make somebody feel a certain type of way does not mean you didn't make that person feel that way. You're not that person. Who are you to sit there and tell that person how they feel? Imagine me doing something to you and telling you, oh, I didn't make you feel that way. You'll be looking at me like I got 5 heads and be ready to cut me off right then and there. It's time you start healing these relationships. And I'm not talking about exes and stuff. I'm talking about your children. I'm talking about your siblings. I'm talking about your parents. Those relationships. Because a lot of you feel alone out here. And that's your doing. Because instead of you choosing to heal those relationships, you chose to just cut them off. You need more sun. You need to be out in the sun more, Aries. That's going to help you ground yourself. You need to go out in the sun. Especially when you're feeling down and out, find the sun. Go look for the sun. Be out in the sun, okay? Not at its peak where you burning yourselves up, okay? For some of you may need that. But go out in the sun. Because stability and security is on your mind. That's all that's on your mind. Is stability, security, business, getting things in order, finding different avenues and resources to make that happen. And then it's like you get motivated and then you question yourself. You get motivated and then you question yourself. Stop doing that. Luck is on your side. Okay? What you are seeking is seeking you. The thing is, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to sit there and bring more joy into your life. You have to learn how to communicate. You guys are very vocal about everything but this. You're vocal about everything but the pain. You're vocal about everything but how people mistreated you. You're vocal about everything else but the chaos that's going on within you. It's time to face this. It's time to clean this board off. Okay? You can't be scared of yourself, Aries. Y'all Aries is too much. You are too much. Because what I heard was, I ain't scared of nobody because ain't nobody could beat me, but you could beat you. And that's why you're scared. You're scared of yourself, Aries. You're scared of what you're capable of. You're scared of the fact that your purpose is that you are a leader. And you don't want to lead anybody astray. You don't want people dependent on you. You don't want people looking up to you. You're scared of that. You're scared of the consequences that may come along with it. As you should be. But you were born to lead. You were born to teach people how to be themselves, how to get to know thyself. That's where your abundance comes from. And then you have that fiery energy in you to be determined to be your best self. But you've allowed people to get in your ear. You've allowed people to make you doubt yourself, to think that you weren't worthy, to think that you didn't do enough or have enough. You allowed those whispers. You allowed that ego to do that. But now it's time to see things differently, okay? But let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. We have music therapy. I told you about the music. Start listening to instrumentals versus the music with the lyrics. Try that out for a week. Everything is crystal clear now. You get who's stopping you now? And you're not trusting the process. Everything's crystal clear. And you may still question if you're doing the right thing. Are you in the right place? Are you at the right time? You are. Everything is happening for a reason. Even the bad stuff. You have to understand duality. Life is duality. It'll always be that. There's always a up. There's always a down. There's always a left. There's always a right. There's always a light. There's a dark. There's always duality. So even in the process of you going through bad things, those bad things are meant to happen so you can get aligned with what's supposed to be for you. We all got to go through bad stuff. We all got to go through good stuff. But nothing lasts forever. You have to remember that. Shoot, your struggle right now may be your testimony that you tell people that's going to help motivate other people. You don't even know that. But I'm telling you, you have to trust. You have to protect your energy. Protecting your energy and then having water therapy here is me telling you to take a spiritual bath. Everybody at this time has to be very cautious of the energies they embody, the energies that they entertain at this time. You have to trust the energies that you feel around you too. Right now, I really recommend that you really don't be around other energies, but the energies you have to be around. And for some of you, get back into hot yoga. I just told you, I just knew exercise and something was going to come up. Yeah, I know. I know, Spirit. I got to get back into hot yoga. I'm going to find something. Okay? And let's get a positive affirmation for my Aries. So we have options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting my thoughts, like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. But if somebody told you that you shouldn't do that, some of y'all would have sat there and stopped doing it. You get what I'm saying? When Spirit talks about options, you have so many options out there that could lead you to greatness. It's not always that one particular thing that you may want. What you may want may not be what's aligned for you or meant for you. And you have to be accepting of that. That there's so many different ways to get to where you want to be, which is that stability and that security within yourself. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Okay? And then we have peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so you can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. Make sure you're filling that void within you, Aries. Nobody else could fill that hole that's still there in your heart. There's a void there, and only you can fill that void. Whatever that void may be in your life, you're going to realize that that was personal growth. That's something that you had to do for you. Okay? Nobody else. You can't even seek out the answers from anybody else. Only you know that. And if you're sitting there asking yourself right now, well, I still don't know that, you need to go sit still and go ground yourself. Go do something out in nature. You guys, you thrive off of physical activity. Find some healthy physical activity for you to do. It'll probably be in the middle of a workout that you get that aha moment on what it was that you need to be fixing and how you could fix it. Okay? There's a helpful person, okay? Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact, okay? Some of you may need to go talk to your sister. You've been avoiding this for far too long. There's a wound there connected with women, and it stems from your family, whether it's something you need to speak with your mother about, something you need to speak with your sister about, or the both of them. For some of you, this is within your brothers, okay, your father. There's some healing that needs to occur there. Yeah, there's three main people. There was three people in that card. There's three people in this card. There's three main people. There's a connection with three people. And I feel like it's like all females or all males. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, but there's three people where there's a connection there. This could be your mother, your wife, your daughter. This could be your husband, your husband, your father, your son. There's a connection there. And if you're worried about your things and what's meant for you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. What is meant for you will always be for you, and nobody can take that away from you, okay? You don't have to rush to the finish line, because what's meant for you is going to come to you in divine time in Aries, okay? Remember how great you are. I love you guys.